morning, guys. We're going to do a geometry lesson today on ULS. All right, we're not going to go through the whole geometry lesson. You can do some of these on your own, but I'm going to get you started. Okay, so a point is a dot that represents a place. A ray is part of a line that has one start point and goes on forever in the other way. Angle, two rays that share a common endpoint. A right angle is an angle that has a square corner of 90 degrees. Looks like an L. An acute angle is an angle smaller than a right angle that measures less than 90 degrees in more than 0 degrees. So it looks like it's a line, or it's an angle kind of doing a sit-up. An obtuse angle is an angle bigger than a right angle. Angles that measure more than 90 degrees, like the right angle, and more than 180 degrees. So it looks like this angle is kind of leaning back. And a straight angle is a straight line. It measures 180 degrees. See, it's just a straight line there. This is an obtuse angle. And then this one, you would find the obtuse angle. This one matches. Got them leaning back. This is an acute angle, doing a sit-up. Match the acute angle. This is a right angle. Remember I said it kind of looks like an L. Here's the L that matches the right angle. Okay, and again, this is the right angle. You're going to find the right angle. Looks exactly the same as the one given. This is an obtuse angle. Here's your obtuse. This is an acute angle. See, it doesn't look like it's doing a sit-up as far as that last example, but it's not straight up and down. It's kind of leaning forward a little bit. Okay, complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles that make a right angle add up to 90 degrees. 60 plus 30 equals 90. Here's the 60-degree angle. And then this blue is a 30-degree angle. See the orange and the blue. 60 plus 30 equals 90. Supplementary angles are angles that make a straight angle. See, the orange and the blue, it's making a straight angle. Add up to 180 degrees. And you can add 140 plus 40 equals 180. So complementary equal up to 90 degrees. Supplementary equal up to 180 degrees. Okay, and the complementary will make a right angle, this L. Supplementary will make a line. The blue and the orange angles are complementary angles. Complementary, remember, equals up to 90 degrees, 60 plus 30. And this is what we're looking for right here, this right angle that equals up to 90 degrees. The blue and the orange angles are supplementary angles. Here's the orange, that's 10 degrees, plus the blue, that's 170 degrees. 170 plus 10 equals 180 degrees. And here's that line we were looking for. So complementary is the L-shaped right angle, and the supplementary is the line down here. The blue and orange angle are supplementary angles. So if you add together 140 in blue and then 40 degrees in the orange, 140 plus 40 equals 180. So they're supplementary angles. And here's the line at the bottom. The blue and the orange angles are complementary angles. Remember, they add up to 90 degrees, 40 here in orange, and then 50 here in blue. 40 plus 50 equals 90. And here's our L shape right there. This matches our complementary angle. Okay, adjacent angles and vertical angles. So adjacent angles made by intersecting lines, see they're intersecting, share a ray, and the ray is the line that goes on forever in one direction. In this case, the ray is going in both directions. They have the same vertex. This is the vertex right here in the middle, the point where they all meet. And they are not always equal. Okay, and then the vertical angles, they are made by intersecting lines. Here's the line. Are across from each other. See how they're across, these lines are across from each other. Have the same vertex. The vertex is the point where they all meet, the lines meet. And they are equal. The blue and yellow angles are vertical angles. See 160 in the yellow, 160 in the blue. The orange and blue angles are adjacent angles. Okay, so here's the orange, it's 55. And then the blue is 125. And then they demonstrate on the vertical angles. See how these angles are equal in both directions. Now the adjacent, there's the adjacent. They're across from each other. So just find the match. Here's our vertical angle. And then here is our adjacent angle. Okay, so this is the part that you're going to do by yourself, and you're just going to plug in these numbers. The blue and the orange angles are supplementary. What is the measure of the blue angle? We don't know. However, we do know that 140 is our orange angle. So that's what we're going to plug in. We're going to plug in 140 every time we see the orange, B. And then the straight angle, it's going to be the black C. Okay, so fill in the numbers for the known angle measurements. A is still unknown, so we're just going to just leave it as A. B, we know, is 140 equals C. We don't know C yet, so we're just going to actually 180. That's what it wants. Okay, so C, we know that it's going to equal up to 180 because this is a supplementary. Okay, we still don't know A, so it's going to be A all the way down until we find our answer. So B, we know, is 140 minus 140. C, we know, is 180, minus B, which is 140. Okay. So B, 0, 140 minus 140. And then C, 180 minus 140. And you can pull up your calculator here. And then subtract 180, which is C, minus 140, which is B, equals 40. Okay, so let's move this up so we can shrink our calculator down. So we're going to plug in 40. Okay, so that is going to be A. So A equals, so the blue angle is 40. So all we had to do was subtract 180, which is C, from, or I'm sorry, we're going to subtract 140 from 180. 140, that's the orange angle, B. 180 is our total line. So 180 minus 140 equals 40. So the blue angle equals 40. Now I'm running out of time on the video here. So there are plenty of opportunities for you to practice. And remember, all you have to do is plug in the numbers, the known numbers, and then figure out what A is. So the orange says it's 95 degrees. And it looks like it's a line here. It's not quite a right angle because 95 is greater than 90. And if it were a right angle, it would be shaped like an L and it would only equal to 90. But 95 is more than 90. So A is going to have to be more than 90 as well. So here's the line. So we know that C equals 180. That's our straight. It's the straight angle down here. That's our line. Okay, so B minus B, 95 minus 95. C, 180 minus the orange B, 95. 95 minus 95 is 0. 180 minus 95. Okay, we're going to put that there for C. Okay, or I'm sorry, for A. So we're trying to figure out what A is. Let's go back to our calculator. Push C to start over. So we are going to subtract 180 is our total angle minus B, the orange number, that's 95, equals 85. Okay, so we're going to plug in 85 right here for A. So A equals 85. So the blue angle, A, is 85. And we can check our work. We're going to do one more step. So let's see if 95 plus 85 equals 180. That's our total straight angle. Okay. C. Okay, so 95, which is the orange, plus 85, which is A, which we just figured out. Look at that. It equals to 180. So we have done this problem correctly. Okay. We will see you in about an hour at our Zoom meeting. Looking forward to it.